The silent threat understanding hantavirus. This virus, though not often talked about, poses a significant risk to those who come into contact with it. Hantavirus is a serious illness that can cause severe respiratory issues and other health complications. It can even be deadly, leading to fatalities if not diagnosed and treated promptly. This virus is found throughout the United States, particularly in rural and semi-rural areas. Hantavirus doesn't spread from person to person, making it different from many other contagious diseases. Instead, tiny animals called rodents, especially deer mice, carry it. The virus lives in the droppings, urine, and saliva of these rodents, making their presence a potential hazard. When these fluids dry, they break down into tiny particles that can become airborne. These particles can float in the air, especially in dusty or windy conditions. People can get sick if they breathe in these particles, leading to serious health issues. Rodents like deer mice often live in places like sheds, barns, and cabins, which are common in rural areas. It's easy to breathe in the virus in these places, especially if they haven't been used in a while and have accumulated dust. Knowing about hantavirus and how to prevent it is essential for everyone, especially those living in or visiting rural areas. How hantavirus spreads rodents and risks. Hantavirus is a serious disease that can be transmitted to humans through contact with infected rodents or their droppings. Deer mice are the most common carriers of hantavirus. These small rodents are often found in rural and semi-rural areas. These mice are small with brownish-red fur and white bellies. They are easily recognizable by their distinctive coloring. They are found throughout North America, from forests to grasslands, making them a widespread risk. Other rodents, like cotton rats and rice rats, can also carry the virus. These species are found in different regions but pose similar threats. You don't have to touch a rodent to get sick. The virus can be present in their droppings, urine, and saliva. Simply being in an area where infected rodents live is enough. The virus can become airborne and be inhaled. When you stir up dust or sweep in these places, you increase your risk. The dust can carry virus particles that you might breathe in. That's because you send those virus particles into the air. This makes it easy for them to enter your respiratory system. Activities like cleaning out sheds, opening up summer cabins, or camping in rodent-infested areas can be risky. Always take precautions. Be especially careful when working in dusty, enclosed spaces. These environments can trap virus particles, increasing your exposure. Always wear a mask to avoid breathing in the virus. This simple step can significantly reduce your risk of infection. Recognizing the symptoms from mild to severe. Hantavirus symptoms usually appear 1 to 5 weeks after exposure. At first it might feel like the flu. You may have a fever, chills, muscle aches, and headaches. Some people also experience nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. As the illness progresses, it becomes harder to breathe. This is a sign that fluid is building up in your lungs. This is a serious complication called hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, or HPS. HPS requires immediate medical attention. It's important to tell your doctor if you've been around rodents and have these symptoms. Early diagnosis and treatment are crucial for a better outcome. Protecting yourself. Prevention and precautions. The best way to prevent hantavirus is to avoid contact with rodents and their droppings. This means being vigilant in areas where rodents are commonly found, such as forests, fields, and even certain urban environments. Seal up any cracks or holes in your home, garage, or shed. Rodents can squeeze through surprisingly small openings, so thorough inspection and maintenance are key. Keep food in airtight containers and don't leave pet food outside. This helps to eliminate potential food sources that might attract rodents to your living spaces. When cleaning up rodent droppings, always wear gloves and a mask. This protective gear is essential to prevent inhaling any particles that might carry the virus. Don't sweep or vacuum the droppings. These actions can stir up dust and particles, increasing the risk of inhalation. Instead, spray them with a disinfectant or a bleach and water solution. This will help to neutralize the virus and make the cleanup process safer. Let it sit for a few minutes before cleaning it up. This waiting period ensures that the disinfectant has enough time to work effectively. Air out enclosed spaces before entering. Proper ventilation can help to disperse any potentially harmful particles that may be present. If you're going camping, choose a site that is clean and free of rodents. Always inspect the area for signs of rodent activity before setting up camp. Remember, prevention is the best defense against hantavirus. By taking these precautions, you can significantly reduce your risk of exposure and keep yourself and your loved ones safe.